which to be clear, I support, because good hash browns are good. Bad hash browns are real bad. Okay, let's see. Let's see. 3, 6, 9, 10, 13, 16, 19, 20, no, 19 and a half liters of water. Vegan's buying both to get mock meat and egg. Yeah, that is a that is a level of dedication to a ethically as ethical and sustainable breakfast that I salute. That I don't think I could ever possibly replicate. Okay, hang on, real quick. Let me give Astrid some brekkie here. Okay, we're making sure we're looking for the cooked. Okay, bit by bit, we're gonna make this happen.
Man, this pack is getting kind of heavy.
How many we got there? 57 sticks. That's an acceptable amount. You know what? Why not more? Still be unethical because you ended up buying both. Well, I would say no ethical consumption under capitalism, but that's just something annoying people say to justify this decision they're going to make anyway. Also, hey, Stewie, you've had a breakfast that has fake meat and egg within the last month. Oh, nice. How was it? Was it at least tasty? But how you doing, Stewie? Welcome, welcome. Hope your weekend's going well. We're holding court on breakfast food options as we're I'm trying to undo the damage Hinterland did to my piles oh crap. I got like hundreds of kilograms of loot swept up from Spence's into that lost and found box right over there. So we are in the process of redistributing it. And that was nothing compared to what happened in Coastal Highway when I had like 2,400 kilograms of loot put in the lost and found box outside the closet. It was good, nice. I'm interested in that because like I'm not veggie, I'm not vegan. I don't need to do it for health reasons, but I think some of the meat replacement stuff is actually genuinely tasty. And if it helps the environment a bit, and it fewer animals die, then hey, so much the better. But it's tasty, it's affordable, and it's good for others as well. You've been lurking. You've been thinking about your breakfast in Korea and Japan. Nice. Oh yeah. What is your convenience store of choice? We've had votes for 7-Eleven, Lawson's, and Family Mart. You ate all the consumption phrase that turned out because like those, the all consumption phrase. Oh, you want to be reduced to eating? Yeah, and yeah, there are. I mean, depending on what you fill it, fill that gap with. But yeah, less meat probably healthier in the long run. And yeah, it may be better for the environment. You're not using You're not clearing forest for grazing pasture, and all the bovine methane emissions. Although those how big a concern that is, I don't know because we've had cows before. 7-Eleven for sure, but you weren't big on calling big eating. Okay, that's fair. And I wasn't necessarily either. Usually it was because I was on a student budget and they were conveniently located. Okay, stand right here. 103 sticks. There we go. Now that's walking around numbers. There's so many that are clipping through the bottom. Let me grab one of those and one of those. Okay, before it goes away, I want to deal with the bar. Yeah, and I think that the reducing meat intake, I think, is another one of those instances of me doing what might be like the right thing for the wrong reasons. Like like I said, I just it's not like the ethics or the uh, environmental impact necessarily foremost in my mind. It's just I think they're tasty, and if the other benefits are there as well, then great. It's like I've been accused of being accidentally straight edge. Like I don't drink, don't smoke, don't use recreational drugs. But it's not that I am straight. I'm not entirely sure what straight edge means, but I think I have just backed into it because I'm not really interested in that. I think like the cigarettes stink. I again, being in my industry, I've been around more than my share of drunk people, and they all tend to be loud and obnoxious and boring. Ooh, oh yes, yes, very nice. Now, Maglin's hype. Maglin's hype. Free fire, best fire. But yeah, I think I just end up doing my own thing. Not out of spiritual purity or trying to fit in with the lifestyle so much as it's just I don't wanna. I'm just I'm just that annoying. Okay, let's start by getting some. Yeah, we'll get Astrid some a late lunch here. No, we're not going to use the pot. I Yeah, because I want these to cook at the same time. There we go. It's more than done taking substances straight as the Mormons or J-Dubs of the no substance community. Okay. Um. Okay, so Stewie, you clearly know more about this than I do. Because most of what I heard, the accusations of me being straight edge, I'm not, at least not knowingly, and like Henry Rollins. It's like so what is it that makes the straight edge folks, I guess the more intense part of the no substance community. Okay, 49, 49. How much can we get in 49 minutes? Oh wait. Fat. There you go. Gotta remember to drop that fat. Okay, there. We'll do that. Yeah, the fat is sneaky. The fat just sits there in your inventory, and unless you're looking in the top
Jumping
right,
into this gear.
you don't know you're holding on to it, and it does stink because it's an animal product. So it will draw the attention of creatures you don't necessarily want paying attention to you. Okay, we'll have one right now. Grab that, go boop boop. Okay, we might as well keep the train going. 57, 57, very nice. Uh, there we go. They try to promote others to join. Really, just an I am is a you should too. Oh, so they're a little more evangelical about the whole thing. I see. I guess that's where the Mormons and Jada comparison comes in. Exactly, Brady B. Yes, it's like living the lifestyle, but saying, "Hey, come join." Which I can kind of understand, but at the same time, don't at the very least don't be a jerk about it. Okay, 55, 54. Oh yeah, we'll finish that off easily. Okay, so then may I need to wonder about the people who accused me of being straight edge because like I don't tell others, hey, don't you're drinking, you shouldn't do that. You're vaping, oh don't do that. You should live your life the way I do. It's like, nah, man. What the fuck do I know? I can barely keep my shit together. Why would I tell anyone to live life the way I do? That would be hilariously wrong. I mean, I'm still working in newspapers in the year of our Lord 2025. I stream niche indie games at inconvenient hours. What possible insight into life would I have? Except for in the Costanza sense. Because you seem like the opposite of the stranger people you know. Um, I'm gonna say I'm gonna take that as a compliment, Stewie, because yeah, it doesn't sound like the straight edge people you knew are the kind of the laid back, chill, accepting folks that uh the kind of the people I strive to be. Call yourself gay edge instead. Well, mm, hmm. Let's see. Okay. Am I gonna leave this here, or are we gonna schlep it over to Poachers? It's not that far of a trip. We're half energy. Well, there was 33 kilograms of meat on that bear, and I don't have a travois to do the heavy lifting for me. Okay, uh, that might be fine. I'm trying to do the outdoor fire calculations in my head, and mathing on stream is dangerous, so it's not. Instead, oh here, I'll put one of those on there. Here, that'll do. Okay, so as a precaution, I'm gonna grab all
I'm not
this
sure I can
meat.
carry much more.
Yeah, we're 20 kilos over. And then we're gonna drop it from our inventory so the game does not treat it as bait. Hey, welcome back, Psychotic Deer. You got a blueberry smoothie. Nice. So is that breakfast for you? And again, no breakfast shaming here, obviously. But oh right, yeah. We are. I was thinking, no, hide guts. No, we got the hide and the guts first. You remember? You remember? Okay, these are gonna finish, and then we'll take the cooked ones and we'll haul them back to poachers, and then we'll reassess. Ooh, actually, hang on. I know what we can do. Since we have a little time, there was the rest of that batch of sticks. Maybe we grab those, assuming there weren't too many. Because what's still in there? A buttload of wolf meat. That's what. I mean, cattail heads. Ruined bedroll. It's free cloth, but yeah, I think we're actually doing okay. I think we have the most important stuff out of there, and we've done at least a decent job clearing the way. We have one arrow thief, which again will never not annoy me, but as the long dark, what are you gonna do? We had a bacon, egg, and cheese on a long roll earlier. Besides, okay, yeah, that's like a well-rounded breakfast. You got your grease, you got your dairy, got your protein, and then you got your vitamin-rich superfood. I just yeah, so yeah, past experience has me whenever I walk through here, kind of head on a swivel because yo, Kool-Aid Bear, Kool-Aid Bear. I have to remember Kool-Aid Bear is in pieces just now. Okay, so we'll. How are we? Actually, we're not over. Nice. Okay, so we'll take the cooked meat and these sticks back to poachers. The raw meat we'll deal with that later. Wow, that okay. I guess the second we turn away, it despawned. So I was gonna say rip our. No, actually, we're still shielded from the wind. Nice. Yes, I know, dear. I'm so terrible to you. Okay, so
Man, this pack is getting kind of heavy.
once the redistribution is done, have we checked off our to-do list here? And I think we have because we checked the bunker. We found the hunter revolver, which somehow I had overlooked every single time I went through there. Oh, oh, oh! maybe it was behind that bucket all along, and I couldn't until we got the safe house customization and the ability to move those things. You either had to destroy it or you never see what was behind it. Maybe it was behind there the whole time. That would make sense. Okay. Are we gonna stay the night here again? I mean, I wouldn't hate that. We got we got the resources. Okay, the pile of bear meat is here. Let's go ahead and finish that one. Just a little bitty bite. And the massive pile of sticks will go here. There's still daylight, and we do still have. Oh yeah, let me move this out. There's no point in you. Yeah, just want to make sure we have room to put down a bedroll, because I really don't want to pick up every single one of those sticks again. So yeah, like I guess we got the bedroll landing zone here. We could, yeah, maybe we drop if you go get some of that bear meat and then drop that outside. Ooh, okay. Sky getting little pinkish. We could have an aurora on our hands if this snow clears up. If that is the case, well, we'll see. We're not. Let's not carry too much meat so we can stay mobile. Uh, oh yeah, the only other thing we might do is we did have that one arrow thief that ran off somewhere that way. We can go find that. Do we? Oh well, yeah, there is. Okay, the question is, of the stuff we just took from the box to poachers, how much are we okay leaving at poachers and how much needs to make the trip back to Spence's? Well, we took the scrap metal and the heavy hammer and the hacksaw. So, like the essentials are there. Again, like the big difference is the food, the firewood, and the coal. But that is it is a straight shot basically from poachers to Spence's. So if we do need to make another forge run, it's just a quick grab and go, comparatively speaking. Okay, the more I think on it, yeah, let's call that good. We'll we'll go look for our arrow thief, and then we'll piece out to Mystery. Yeah, Mystery Lake, because we need to check and make sure we found Vaughn's rifle at the dam. We're trying to get the achievement for finding 7 firearm variants in one game.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Here, if I grab everything, how heavy is that? $22 kilos over. Okay, so you know what I said about not carrying around too much meat? Um, I lied. Now, we did do a fair bit of killing here earlier, so
Feels like night is coming.
maybe we'll be fine, but maybe we won't. Now, if we do get an aurora, as does seem increasingly likely, we might just have to stop, drop, and run. Because I don't want to be triple stinky when there are aurorified beasts to boot. Okay, this says,
Able to carry this load for much longer.
I just need you to get it up there, Astrid. I just needed you to get it to those rail cars. That's all. You even have the wind at your back, Astrid. Oh, wait, we have the wind at our back. That's bad. That means our scent is being carried downwind. Well, bother. Yep. Called that. Called that right away. Okay, I guess the reason I'm continuing to brave this is because if there are creatures about, they're gonna freak out before they aurorify, which maybe gives us time to get their fingers crossed. I mean, the sensible thing to do would be at least drop, say, half that load, and then get into poachers. But I mean, since when have I ever been accused of being sensible? All right. Okay, I know this is this is must be riveting stuff for you, chat, but me, I'm on the edge of my seat, and not not in the good way. You know, this is one of those self-imposed problems. We'll get there, Astrid. I promise. Maybe we'll even get there before the floodlights start acting up. Although, do we want that? Not necessarily, because that would be a nice little bit of defense against any aggressors. But okay, looking. Okay. Now, quick like a bunny. Done. See, what were we worried about? Everything's totally fine. We're back here. We're gonna have a lovely light show to cap off the evening. Who was worried? Was I worried? I wasn't worried. Were you worried, Chet? Oh yeah, hang on. What? Oh yeah, harvest that. Oh right, I should. I wanted to see what it would take to repair the bedroll. Probably need that in your inventory first. Okay, 2 cloth, 5 down. All right, that's fine. Oh yeah. Okay, so what's left? What's left in the box? Wolf meat, which we want. Water, which we want. Cattail heads, which we don't. And the ruined bedroll, which yeah, it's free cloth. Probably just stash that over there somewhere. Okay, yeah, so we're not quite done here, but we're close. Okay, yeah, so on the morrow, we go look for our arrow thief. We grab more out of the box. Uh, Probably meat, water, or then water, then meat. Bring it over here, and then we go. Then we go. Oh, we're gonna be a little short on the water, a little bit. Well, I say it'll be all right. Okay, yeah, very, very, very pretty. But yeah, this spot not the best for aurora viewing, just because there's plenty in the way. If we were up by the radio towers, or out in the middle of the muskeg with no elevation around us, that'd be better. But all things considered, I'm happy just to camp out right here. Oh, nope, not a blizzard. Just a very, very windy morning. Oh, and we're actually cold in here. Wow, that's how brisk it is. Yeah, so if we went out and about right now trying to grab stuff, that would be inadvisable. So let's do this. Okay, hello, thank you. Let's see if things warm up a bit.
Looks like I made it through another night.
You sure did, Astrid. Um, well, it is not actually that warm, but the wind has died down. Also, wow, look at that sunrise. Man, this game has no business being this gorgeous. Okay, we are 2 arrows down, so let us not dilly-dally. Are we? Oh yeah, I said. Yeah, arrow thief first, then loot. The arrow thief won't weigh us down so much. Oh wait, how much we? Okay, 11. That's okay. Well, yeah, just in case a fire might be necessary. Should be, but you never know. Now, yeah, so we were up on the hill, behind that. We landed a hit on a wolf, and last we saw, it was running off in this direction. Now, that was at least a day ago. Yeah, that was right before we dealt with Kool-Aid Bear. So it probably has not despawned by now. So I don't think, yeah, they've. I think there used to be an issue with animal carcasses despawning maybe faster than they should have. I'm like 90% sure that got addressed. Oh, you. Okay. Yeah, I think we have to do a little bit of this. All right, where'd you go? Come on now. Do your thing. Thank you. Okay, now. Oh, right, yeah, we still need to make one more trip to Spence's, too, because we have, some important mats there, like the woodworking tools, that we are eventually going to take to Coastal Highway. And our backup bow. Now, if the crows would be ever so helpful and point out my quarry, I'd be very grateful. But they seem to be slacking these days. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. Okay, now I'm trying to remember who was it. I think was it Zach or Bash? Someone was recently talking about like there was I guess apparently there are 3 zones where timber wolves cannot spawn. Like when the wildlife refresh kind of like opened up the chance of Timby spawning in many more zones than previously. Like I said, that there's a few zones where they just don't. Like one is DP, one is apparently the muskeg. Now I don't remember what the other one is, but I can't remember who said it, and I don't remember if there was a particular reason for that. Other than Hinterland deemed it so. So I I'm still my head is still on a swivel, looking for possible Timbies, even though there is that nugget bouncing around in my brain that, oh, maybe they can't actually be there. Okay. Are you the transition cave? I think you're the transition cave. Okay, no sign of our arrow thief so far. Oh, there's a couple fresh ones right over there. Uh, oh wait, are you a transition cave? I can't remember. Let's find out. Okay, yes you are. Okay, yeah, look, I'm gonna keep searching around this way, and if we don't see it, we'll probably loop back around. We'll try to check down on the ice. And again, I did this same speech earlier. It's just one arrow. We got plenty. We can make more. Why don't we just let it go? Because it's the principle of the thing. It's my arrow, and I want it.
Did I say I hate being?
Oh, what was that, Astrid? I'm sorry, you were in the middle of saying something? Yeah, a piece of information you had never shared with us before? Sorry, could you say that again, please? Okay, I'm hearing crows. Oh, okay, nope, never mind. Traveling crows. Boo. Boo! We got trolled. Okay, well, we're only -3, but we're still negative. All right. Let me actually, if we're gonna come all this way, screw it. Let's go back to Spence's. We'll grab the stuff we want to take into Mystery Lake, and then we might take a quick nap just to warm up a touch, and then we'll loop back around. We'll drop off the heavies at poachers, and we'll look for wolf carcasses, but yeah, I'm kind of leaning toward moving on. Just because if Forlord Muskeg, much bigger than Broken Railroad. Are we okay? Yeah, we're 6 kilos under, so whatever we grab, we'll be able to take with us. Now, oh no, here we go. Okay, nice. I was saying, how do we get over from here? No, it's fine. It's just right over the hill. But yeah, okay. Leaving aside that one arrow, which I know is gonna bother me, we well, okay, there's still the meat and the water in the box. Gosh darn it. Okay, so the question is that the end of our to-do list? I believe it is. We checked the bunker, and we found one of the weapon variants we were missing, which is great news. What are you? Okay, yeah, the Carl Bob down under there. Excuse me. So, once we get the matter of the lost and found box sorted, we move on to Mystery Lake. We check the dam for Vaughn's rifle, if we haven't found it already. I might have left it in the locker. And after that, I think after that, then, well, we're at Mystery Lake. We probably just go through the ravine, back to Coastal, drop off the woodworking tools, And hmm, then what? I'm not sure. Okay, all right. Couple of those. Grab those. Yeah, you might as well come with. You're coming with. You're coming with. Those are staying. That's coming with. These are definitely coming with. Oh, and our cattails. Yes, please. Okay, ear wrap. That actually, let me grab that. We're gonna drop that on the ground. Okay. Oh yeah, we did chuck in a bunch of matches. I'll take those, and I'll take those, and we'll leave some behind, just in case. There. Now. Nope, not. Oh, G. Wait, G is the. Wow. I'd never seen that hot key before. Yeah, so G brings up the cooking menu directly. Huh, how about that? Yeah, we'll see what an hour's sleep does for us. It was only 6 degrees, so we might not warm up that much. And we didn't. And the fog rolls right back in. Gosh dang it. That's like the third time we've been socked in with fog in like 3 days. Ugh. Okay, so what are we going to do about it? Oh. Oh, hang on.
I'm not sure
Okay,
I can carry much more.
calm down, Astrid. You're not going to be doing too much. Yeah, because I can whip up an arrow real quick. So, if we're going to leave that arrow behind, we can get a consolation arrow here. It won't erase the memory of our loss, but at the very least, it'll take its place in the rotation. Oh yeah, I was gonna drop the cap. Hmm. Okay, well we are warm. Actually, warmer than we were at Poacher's. All right. So, do we just go? Yeah, I think we just go. Let me hydrate myself here while I'm at it, and you hydrate yourself too, chat. Yeah. Okay. Let's do what we can. We'll follow. We'll follow the path back to the rail line. We'll probably be a ways to the left of Poacher's. That's okay. We follow it back. Drop the heavy stuff at Poacher's, and then we start shuttling the water. Nope, no, no. There, yeah. Shuttle the water and food, and then we go because it'll. Well, the water won't lose condition in there because the water doesn't lose condition, but the the meat very well could. Now, will it despawn in there? I don't know. And I don't know that I want to take that risk. I think alternatively, we can just empty the meat and maybe the water, drop them on the spot, and then just keep moving. Wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. Not ideal, but I mean, we're not lacking for meat at Poacher's. Yeah, yeah. I see. I keep trying to conduct myself as though like we're on the clock, and we're not. Not really. I mean, yeah, like we're like day to day. We want to like you know make hay while the sun shines and travel while there's good travel weather. But like we are, where are we? Yeah, we're 540 days in. We have 460 to go. So I mean, if we need to take our time, there's no reason we shouldn't take our time. It's like, what else are we gonna do? And I get, yeah, this is the issue with so many extended runs. And like, oh, hang on, there's another wolf over here and right over there. Wow. 3 of them? 3 of them. Wow. How about that? But yeah, it's just like a common issue how to, keep yourself engaged on task. And, with like, because there's some people who can just live in the world. Like they're yeah, we might not make that one. Yeah, they just luxuriate in all TLD's world has to offer. And full play to them. Or sorry, fair play, full credit. That's most of what I was going for. But yeah, me, not so much. I mean, not that I don't enjoy it, but I I have seen that I like making these little the tasks, the to-do list, things that keep me from you know wandering off and doing something truly stupid just because I wondered if I could. Stupid feels like there's always something to do. Oh, I mean, yeah, there's the maintenance takes work. Like like the degradation in condition of like food and clothing, and yeah, there's always work to do. Just whether you want to attack, yeah, because like it's, but you gotta you gotta kick your own butt, as the saying goes, right? You bring his hammer to the other one. Yeah, like there's a that right now there's a hammer at camp office, which has no reason to be there. I should take that to Broken Railroad. So I can have a hammer at this forge, I can have a hammer at that forge, and I can have a hammer at the airport forge. Hang on, are you? Oh no, that's a Carl Bob. Have I checked this Carl Bob though? I don't know that I have. But even then, that's a thing that's what, like a day. Depending on the what. Okay, yeah, figures much. Yeah, that's a that'll and again that thing that keeps you busy for what, a day, maybe two if you get stuck in a blizzard. But when you're when you're thinking in terms of like hundreds, maybe thousands of days, you have to stack. Excuse me. You got to stack those
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
bits of the to-do list on top of each other. Because like the first time through, I kind of make a little. Well, I was doing. Well, I was once again doing all the achievements. Like I was doing faithful cartographer. Um, I was looking for like I set a goal like spending 30 days in every zone except Blackrock. And even with all that, even go because before the Tales update, I had every single long dark achievement, and then Hinterland said, "Nice, well done. Now do that all again." And what did I say to that? Okay. So yeah, I am in still kind of in the process of coming up with that next list. We're kind of working on that now, doing well most of the new achievements. Some we can't do because like there's a misery specific achievement, and yeah, we can't just change modes. Thank goodness. And like you have to survive 25 cougar attacks, and mm, not my idea of a good time. Okay, yeah, we're gonna ditch more stuff here. I no here. Drop that. No, we're not dropping the cattails. I feel like oh yeah, no. We do have a container. Oh, thank goodness. Okay, there we go. You and you and you and you. Okay, that'll help. But yeah, so and again, and part of it is, I think the phrase I like to use, I'm taking out insurance against myself because I know how my mind works. I know how my approach to games works. And yeah, I wish I could be one of those people who can just fire up the long dark and just vibe. That sounds delightful. I guess the way my brain works doesn't necessarily uh, allow such a thing. I okay, was that? Hmm, was there always two sets of crows? Okay, I'm going to sate my curiosity. Just I was gonna get close enough to see. Is it a Carl Bob, a prop deer, or our arrow thief? Okay, that is a prop deer, right? Yes. Okay. Oh, there's also something over there. No, okay, no, that's yeah, that's a Carl Bob. Okay, prop deer, Carl Bob, and there's more. There are more crows over here. That's probably not our arrow thief, but we'll check. I'm fixated on this thing, man. I mean, we were supposed to have left Broken Railroad like long time ago, but tracking down that one arrow thief basically led us to kill many other wolves plus a bear plus a moose. Okay. There you are. Okay, another Carl Bob. Good grief. I know. Okay. Let's see. So what have we checked off so far? Well, again, I'm using the achievements as kind of like little intermediate goals toward 1,000 days. Uh, yeah, we did the three tails. We did the six far territory vistas. We're working on the firearm variants. There's gonna be a few trips involved there. That's fine. The rare fish. I know I've caught all four rare fish. I had them laying about. We had the rockfish and the red Irish lord in the box in coastal, and we have gold eye, sitting out in front of camp office. What's the other one? Burbot? I think burbot. Okay, gimme. That's a lot of meat. Okay, let's start with the water.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Okay, 12 kilos over. Manageable. Oh yeah, the trader thing but that'll be a while. Yes, all 9 unique recipes. We've done that, and well, doing that again, given the game state, is probably going to involve again working with the trader because all the all the peaches and the corn, maybe not the carrots, but yeah, a lot of the ingredients we need to make those unique recipes probably aren't around anymore. So we're going to have to rely on our man Sutherland to hook us up. Oh yeah, and all 12, yeah, 12 memento caches. I'm sure I've done that, but I can't. We can't find them again. So I wonder if we're actually locked out of that in this file, which would be, well, unfortunate.
This pack is getting too heavy to carry.
See, oh, I was worried about the bunkers, but I think we did retroactively get the bunker achievement, so there is that. Now, why I retroactively got that one, but none of the other ones, I do not know. Now, the one that we could, theoretically complete in this run, but likely won't, is the 25 days in the mine. Because one, that's just wacky, and two, we don't have settled mine. Settled mine didn't exist when we started this run back in December 2022. And yeah, unless you like hyper cheese it and basically do what Bashrobe did and load up on caffeine pills and then just because at like 6 days in you're gonna get cabin fever and you're not gonna be able to sleep, and then so you're just gonna have to, well, I don't know what you're gonna have to, you're gonna have to do something that is extremely unpleasant for the next 19 days, and I don't know that I want to put Astrid through that. I don't know that I know how to put her through that. Like, because you would always have to be up. You couldn't pass time, at least through the menu. You would have to. Well, okay. I if you wanted to, like, how could you cheat? Like, you could kind of quasi cheese it. Like, you could. Well, no. Okay. I was thinking like you get get something that takes like an hour to like to break down. Uh like one of those jackets or like something that takes a long time to disassemble. And like you can just like work your way through most of that. But the problem with that is, you can only do that like you only do that for so long, and all the while you're doing that, you're still exhausted and bleeding condition. So not only would you need caffeine pills, right? Or like you need like a ton of birch bark as well as food to make you thirsty because you can only drink so much.
I can barely walk with this much gear.
So yeah, I would almost certainly just start a fresh save to do that because I mean it is a thing I will probably do at some point, but God, it just sounds so unpleasant and like boring to watch. Right? Because you're basically you're sitting there in the dark for however long, like doing well. I assume like next to nothing. Because like what how could you keep yourself busy? Or I guess that's assuming you would in fact keep yourself busy. Maybe you wouldn't. Maybe you try to do as little as possible. Okay. Uh. Oh right, the bedroll. Probably better drop that too. There you go. There's an extra kilo. All right. Oh wait, was there? Oh, there is an extra revolver in there. Okay. Uh, definitely don't need that. There's a kilo and a half. Hooray! Let's at least grab some of that meat. Or maybe we'll do. I'll do what I said we were gonna do. We'll remove it all from the box, and then we'll take some of it with us back to Poacher's. Let's see. Well, oh, okay. So when we're done here, we go to Mystery Lake. We check the dam for Vaughn's rifle. Then I think we make a quick detour into Milton. Thank you, Astrid. We go into Milton real quick and we check Gray Mothers. I think I left a very used wood-right bow there. So I didn't want to use it till it broke. I wanted to keep it around as like as a souvenir, a conversation piece, if you will. Because I remember we found that on one of those little ponds that's by my favorite cave. Like if you go in straight on HRV and you take the left at the fork in the road, you go down past the stair steps lake, and then that one cave with all the scrub brush in front. That's the one. You keep going. You go going. Yeah. You go left past that, and then there's a bunch of little ponds before you hit Hushed River. I remember I was sitting on one of those. At least that's my memory. Which, as we see, my memory not always to be trusted. But if that's there, then that's one of the two bow variants, and then the other one is the sport bow, which again I'm fairly sure we got, but I don't know for sure. Okay, cattail heads can stay, book can stay, cans can stay, torch can stay. Meat's gotta go.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Okay, yeah, we're only 30 kilograms over. We're we're technically moving. Um, not very fast at all. So let's deal with that a little bit. There we go. We're just about 10 kilos, so we can sprint if we need to, but let's not. Let's not. Okay, so hunter revolver, check. Forester revolver in our inventory. Okay, warden revolver, not sure. We'll check the woodwright bow. The sport bow is in the airfield, which we just came from there. See, Vaughn's is probably at the dam somewhere. I'm like 90% sure we had because we had Barb's rifle. Either I left it in coastal, or I took it with us all the way to the airfield and left it there. Now, okay, the curator rifle, I know we have not found because I haven't found that on any save. So my thinking is that is once we check on the woodwright bow, I think that's going to be our next port of call. So we go from here, Mystery Lake, Milton, back to Mystery Lake, PV, Timberwolf, Ash Canyon. Yeah, yeah, I like that. All the while keeping a lookout for other lost and found boxes. Although, where would we have had so much stuff that needed to get stashed somewhere? Oh, Timberwolf Mountain, Mountaineers specifically, because we had our massive pile of crap inside and outside Mountaineers. Oh dear. Oh, okay. If it's outside Mountaineers or inside Mountaineers, okay, annoying, but we can deal with it. If it's anywhere else, it's going to be a problem. But yeah, that's not an issue in PV. I think everything is indoors. Ash? I don't think so. I think most of the good stuff we took from Ash into Timberwolf. Blackrock, we we, we didn't stay long enough. Oh, I get. Well, it could be because we did leave a fair amount of stuff in the little guardhouse on the way into the prison. That could be one, but beyond that, not really. Uh, DP? Mm, okay, I might add a bunch of meat outside the Riken. Oh, and the lighthouse. Okay, that could be an issue. Okay, you're raw meat. We're gonna leave you there. We have cooked wolf meat. That's gonna go here. let's see, Blackrock, Ash, Timberwolf issue, DP issue, PV not so much, HRV, actually HRV might, because I had a lot of stuff in that cave I mentioned earlier, but there's no safe house customization except the bunkers. So would they have swept HRV just for that? I really hope not, because I had a lot of stuff there. And if there is a lost and found box in HRV, it might be. Okay. All right, I'm talking myself into checking HRV while we're in Milton. Just honestly, just check the cave. Because if the cave is fine, that means our collection of stuff at Monolith Lake is also fine. Because there's no reason they would do one but not the other. Oh, okay. Another potential to-do list thing in Milton. Do we hunt the Milton cougar? Because unlike the rest of them, that one can be cheesed. We've seen as much. I got a great clip out of that. But the thing is, that we took that took like 18 arrows before we actually got that done. So we probably want to make sure we have at least that many, if not more, before trying to rain death upon it from up above on that rock. We don't have to, but a cougar knife is pretty sweet. Okay, only the 14 kilos over. Again, not
I'm not gonna
ideal,
be able
but
to carry this load for much longer.
it could be worse. Okay, so we check Timberwolf, we check HRV, we check DP. The ravine was fine actually. Arcade was untouched. Hmm. Bleak? Did we? Oh, well, okay. The if you know the cannery, there's that one room in the back where they have like the break room where they have the benches and the fire barrel. I did leave a fair few things on the ground there. That could have got lost and founded, which would be highly annoying, but it's bleak and we're not like in a hurry to get back there, admittedly. I see anywhere. I mean, okay, yeah, we owe it to ourselves to go through and check every region regardless, because again, we have time. But what is our priority? Well, okay. Yeah, okay, if we are prioritizing the weapon variants for the achievement, which, for lack of a better option, that's what we're doing, then I think the play is we'll do what we said earlier. We check for Vaughns at the dam. Yeah. Can we do that? I'll tell you what we do. We leave the woodworking tools and some other things at camp office. Go to Milton, check grandmother's for the woodwright bow, pop into HRV, check our cave. If everything is as we left it, cool beans, we turn right around and leave. If they're not, we find the lost and found box. Then back to Mystery Lake, PV, and I think we go straight to Ash. Well, we pass through Timberwolf, check Mountaineers, because that could be a disaster zone. Then we go to Ash, we find the Curator's Rifle, and we see if that gets us the cheevo. And if it does, awesome. And if it doesn't, well, then we probably have some backtracking ahead of us, because it's either the sport bow, which means going back to the airfield, or it's the Warden's revolver, which means going back to Blackrock. And I don't know which is less appealing. Okay, I tell a lie. It's Blackrock. All right. Drop off the wolf meat here. Yeah, I'd say we could hang out here for a good long while. Yep, get away. You know, bugs try to buzz the tower here. Okay, so all right. If we're calling that one arrow a loss, and I think we are, is it time just to go to Mystery Lake? I think it might be. Everything. Oh, hang on. Yeah. This is you know, given where we're going and the conditions. I think this is acceptable travel weather. Our path is
Maybe
very
a place to
straightforward.
rest.
Well, you're in luck, Astrid. I know exactly where you're going to rest. Unfortunately, you have several kilometers to go until you sleep. Okay, and then yeah. So note to self: when you get to camp office, drop the woodworking tools right in front of the door. Assuming I leave out of that front door, which we'll see. It's fine. It's fine. I know I keep talking about taking out insurance against ourselves, but we're not a complete dope. If we were, we wouldn't still be alive. We're only mostly a dope. Yeah, so get to Mr. Lake, get to camp office, put Astrid to bed. On the morrow, we'll dump stuff, make a quick run to the dam, check there, say hi to Scooter, and then come back. Oh yeah, I should probably yeah. Well, I should be writing this down. Yeah. So the immediate priorities: lost and found boxes, which we're dealing with, and the weapon variant spawns. Yes. Then what? Uh. Yes. Then what? Well, how about we decide that when we get there, right? We don't necessarily need to have a locked in plan for the next 400 whatever days already. We can take things as they come. Like a survivor would. Thank you. God, the way it hangs on the transitions screen sometimes it does slightly fill me with concern. Not that the game has had a habit of crashing of late, but you hear stories of things going wrong, saves getting corrupted, and I would not be a happy bunny if we were to lose this run to uh, programmatical difficulties, as opposed to again me doing something stupid. Okay, let's see. Yeah, camp. Okay, would I have would I have left the rifle at camp office? I doubt it, because I know some people are real big fans of Vaughn's rifle. Well, I'm not a fan of the rifle in general, just because it's so heckin' heavy. But also, it loses condition at almost twice the rate of the regular rifle. Like I think it loses. Was it like? I think like yeah, at rifle 5 it loses 2 condition per shot versus like 1 1/3 versus the regular. I think if I'm remembering the wiki entry correctly, and again it is the TLD wiki, so you know take that for what it's worth. Okay, we'll check though. We'll check. But as far as I know, yeah, all the spawn. Well, yeah, they're either in the dam or out back. In the like potentially in the pipes or in was it that cave that's in the back of Winding River? That one cave with the container in it. Okay. Yeah. See, there's the. Oh yeah. There's yeah. Gold eye right there. Gold eye, whitefish, gold eye, whitefish. No burbot. Raw, 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 raw. Okay. Anything cooked? Mm, no. But that's all right. We're okay for now. Okay, now let me do the thing I said I was gonna do, and we'll drop the woodworking tools right in front of the door. How? How? Hello? How have you managed this? Okay, that was peculiar. Right, all right. Let's. Oh yeah. Yeah. Ooh, fishing lure. Nice. Okay, we're gonna save that. That'll be useful later when we're doing the when we're going for the rare fish. Because I think it is the yeah, bait doesn't get rare fish, but it makes like the regular fish bigger. But the oh, whetstones, yes please. I could use a swap out there. Wait, do I not? Did I leave one? Oh shoot. Well, now we got one. No, okay. Oh yeah, there's our bearskin bedroll, which served us well for a good long while. But then then we got the down bedroll, and it was just well, it was Jover. I I swear I had a whetstone on me. Not a very good one, but we had one. All right. Anyway, yeah, it's fine. Okay, oh, not quite. Is that? No, okay, yeah, that might well, it might be like the end of an aurora. No, the sun's actually up. Yeah, auroras have been uh sticking around longer than usual, but they don't stick around past sunrise. I'm almost certain. Okay, up and at 'em, Astrid. We got stuff to do. How? That's 47, 23. Okay. Okay. Where am I depositing? Well, you're deposited by the woodworking tools. So we're gonna deposit our other bow. Actually, no. Actually, that's fine. Because if, well, no, if we find Vaughn's, we're just gonna leave it at the dam anyway. Do I? Oh wait. Oh wait. Okay, that's ruined. That's not ruined. Okay. For a second there, I was like, ooh, corn that's not ruined. It's almost certainly, if it's not ruined already, it'll be there very soon. Okay, so let's go. Yeah, let's go do the needful. And then we'll pivot right back. Because I don't think we have any other business in Mystery Lake. Yeah, this wasn't one of the bunkers that had loot. Okay, I got one. I have one. If that was Kimio, I'd just try to snipe it from here, but I'm not. See, it changed direction. That would have been a, excuse you? I hit your ass. What the fuck was that? There's blood spraying everything. What the fuck was that? Where's my disinfectant? God damn it. Is it still back in the muskeg? It might still be back in the muskeg. Okay. I'm going to check in here real quick for some OMB. If not, we'll check camp office. If not there, we'll go back to poachers. Because I know we had it in there. Oh, it might be at Spence's. Yeah, it might be there. Oh, okay. I got eyes on some. Yeah, I was about to check my clothing, but no, we'll do that after we get this cleared up. Hello? There we go. That has a weird hitbox. Okay. Okay, clothing check. Okay, yeah, that took a little bit of a condition off of those. We all right, it's fine. It's fine. Just be cool. I was it just a glancing blow? It's like R35, even glancing blows usually one-shot wolves, but I guess that one just didn't. Cause like it like that because like sometimes like they'll take a hit and like they'll like one or two swings of the axe they go down, but not that one. All right, well we just we move on. I mean it's little moments like that, where the just the little pop-ups where things don't necessarily go the way they always do, or they always should. You said that little extra bit of spice just to keep your attention. Reminds you that not yeah this world can and will still kill you if you give it the opportunity. So it is it's not the yeah we are established. It's not we are very much in maintenance mode, but that doesn't mean it's basically smooth sailing from here to 1,000 days. And we still got to work for this. The struggle is at least as much external as internal. Okay, do I have my cattails? I do. Okay, so okay, either I left the disinfectant on the ground in poachers, or it's at trappers. Not a trap. Spence's. Excuse me. I said trappers. Now I could. There's a very real chance I left some more disinfectant at the dam. I just grabbed that, and then we're good. But then I get that there's gonna be that voice in my head saying, "Hey, what else did you leave behind? Maybe it's something important." Oh, oh, run, Rondo, run! There, that's how that's supposed to go. I'll be back for you later. Exactly, psychotic dear. That was a venison dinner served up on a plate. And of course, the game saw that a double kill ready to harvest and said, "Oh, how about some snow? You were just complaining about things going too well, so we're here to help. We, Hinterland, are here for you." Hello, Buckbox. Is that? That's a rifle shell casing. Hmm. Weird place for that to be. Oh, Scooter! Scooter! Where you at, boy? There you are. Scooter coming out. Scooter coming out and get you open. That was not the desired effect. You little sumbitch. How dare you? Are we gonna let Scooter be? I don't think we can let Scooter be. Oh, now he's gonna go terrorize the Bok Box. Scooter, don't bother the Bok Box. I keep telling that boy, leave them Bok Box alone, but he just don't. Scooter boy, you just never listen.
I think I can use this.
Yeah, we'll take that for the down. Hey, Miss Pac-Man, you don't see a bunny? Look at us hacking up a hairball. Oh yeah, it was Yeah, it was going to town on a ptarmigan, but yeah, I can definitely see why you might have reached that conclusion. But welcome in, Miss Pac-Man. Hope your weekend's going well. We're just yeah, we're just running around here, enjoying being back in Mystery Lake, if only temporarily. Remember, Scooter down there, Wolf and Doe up the tracks. You attack target? Oh yeah, they will absolutely attack ptarmigans. They'll go after ptarmigans and deer and bunbuns and well us, but not moose or bear or cougar. So the doggos know where they stand in the pecking order. Okay, that is cooked. Nice. Yep, that's totally fine. Green moose meat. Oh. Okay, so is Vaughn's rifle in here? Got another revolver, several pry bars. Yes. Okay. Vaughn's rifle, check. Good. That saves me some digging. Oh, right. One other thing we can do while we're here, because last time we were here we did not have safe house customization. We have access to the long rumored third toilet. Which means more toilet water. Yay! Okay, what am I gonna, yeah, you know what, we can take a moment. We'll keep the down on us, we'll drop the meat outside. Okay, are we gonna leave Scooter B? We might leave Scooter B. At least for now. But the wolf doe combo is honestly just too good to pass up. We gotta go get that. Now, where are we gonna take it? Because it is rather inconveniently. Well, actually, I take that back. If it's right up here, we can just take it to the dam. That would be the most sensible place to leave all the goodies, the mats. Let's see. So if I can remember what I saw 30 seconds ago, which you know, no guarantees. If it's right up here, yeah, we're just fine. And answer is yes. Okay, beautiful. Okay. Doe, you might want to avert your eyes. This is gonna get a little bloody. Let's see. What do you? Hello? There we go. Okay, 8 kilos. That's not bad. And then you. No, not you. 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 The deer the deer hitbox is over here. Wolf, deer, wolf, deer, wolf, deer, wolf, deer. Go figure. Okay, you got less than 4. I know he was trying to fatten up, but I kind of got in the way of that. There we
Man, this
go.
pack is getting kind of heavy.
Now get the hide and guts. We'll do this in stages. There we are. Oh, can I get you to? And just pull that back so I can see the meat. Appreciate it. Yeah. Are we gonna? Yeah, we're gonna. It's fine. You could argue I should have done this initially to keep the carcasses thawed, but well, I didn't. Hello? Thank you. There we are. Oh, I only have 5 sticks. That's not a lot. I probably should have checked that before I moved to start a fire.
Come on, little fire. Come on.
Okay, so I am inadvertently going to do the thing I said I just forgot to do. So let's just, run off real quick, see if we can find some conveniently located sticks. No? Of course not. They had about 30 minutes going there. Okay. I got branches. Don't love it, but we might just have to compromise. Ooh, big old moose scratch in there. I know, Astrid's Tum Tum. I know. I'm working on it. Just bear with me here, ever so slightly. Okay, that'll have to do. Okay, careful not to go charging into the fire. That would be bad. Okay, 35, 38. Perfect. Okay, are we gonna cook all this? That's 8 kilo. That's 8 kilograms. We might not have. Well, we might not have the fuel we need. But we can sure try. Although I hear that wind picking up, and I do get a little suspicious. Yeah, we're not shielded anymore, but yeah, we'll just go for it. We'll go with it. Hey, Zert, welcome in. How's things? How's your weekend going? Doing all right. We found our arrow thief in Broken Railroad. We found one of the weapon variants we were missing in Forlorn Muskeg, so that was nice. And we emptied out, well, we mostly emptied out the lost and found box that had a whole mess of firewood and coal and tools and water and lots of meat. Most of it we only took as far as poachers, but at least it's out of the box. So now we're here in Mystery Lake, just doing some double checking, making sure we got Vaughn's rifle, and then we just had a double kill here. It was just too good to pass up. So now we're handling that. Oh yeah, I should probably make sure Astrid eats here. Yeah, weekend's going okay. Um, the lift has finally started working again. It started up as of yesterday afternoon. So I can live like I'm in the 20th century again. Um, it also means I need to start paying rent again. But it's an acceptable trade-off as far as I'm concerned. There we go. You're trying to be the achievement too. Okay. Do you know how far along you are? The part of the problem is this run has been going on so long. I'm having to like dig through notes and old VODs just to remind myself what I might have found and where I might have left them. Like we've got we found the hunter revolver in the Forlorn Muskeg cache. We've got the forester's revolver on us. I don't know if we got the warden's one. I think we found the two bow variants, but once we're done here in Mystery Lake, we're going to pop into Milton real quick and check. I think I left it at Grey Mother's, but I don't know for sure. Yeah, we know we've confirmed we found Vaughn's. I'm like 90% sure I've got I got Barb's rifle either sitting in coastal or the airfield. You're into a glitch. In order to get the last variant, you need the trader to give it to you. Wait, so does it count the bunker rifle? Because it says 7. You get one, two. You get 3 bow variants. Yeah, three bow variants, or sorry, 3 revolver variants, 2 bow variants, and 3 rifle variants without the bunker rifle. You should be able to get it without the trader. Getting the same document cached twice. Oh. Old save. Ooh, like how old are we talking, psychotic deer? Because this is an old save as well. Like 2.5 years old at least. Oh, hey, Wawajang, welcome in. Good to see you. Let me do this real quick. Hey, folks, if you're not already, go follow Wawajang, one of our newly minted long dark streamers. Her and Pickle Lil. You know how much we love growing the community, so go drop her a follow and hang out on her stream. She's cool.
Oh, Skipura, you don't know who you're messing with. See, I am the loan shark over at Hyperman X2100's chat. Nobody borrows pizza slices from me anymore because of my astronomical interest rates. Now, you borrowed 4 pain bottles from me, at which I'm going to charge you 1,625% interest rate. That interest rate, along with the 4 original bottles that you borrowed from me, are due at the end of day at the receipt of this message. Now, what you don't know is that you were premature upon the execution of your collection. I have lots of friends in this community that have been diligently collecting pain bottles for the last couple of weeks, and you may have gotten 4 pain bottles from me, but you missed out on the 33 that are still here. Sorry. See you tomorrow.
The clapping you and scoreboard. Oh, and oh, okay. That was that was lovely, and just that little hint of little hint of viciousness, which I appreciate. But good to see you, Wawajang. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, we are here, achievement chasing, and just cleaning up the neighborhood a little bit. Yeah, it looks like we have an Aurora on the way. Okay, let's see. One. Well, actually, one will do. He stole from you. Oh, that scamp. That's scalawag. That's scofflaw. Well, I hope that you all in joking and good fun extract your pound of flesh. Zert had a corrupted file. Okay, well, fingers crossed we can get the achievement without needing the bunker rifle, because that would be highly unfortunate. Because I mean, my hope is we go to Ash Canyon, we find the curator's rifle, and that pops the achievement. Because I've never laid eyes on that thing. Jen and Arkansas put the pills there for in their run for this challenge, and he went and grabbed them. Yeah, can't let that go. Weeds grow in untended gardens. You have to put your foot down and nip that in the bud. 221. That's basically a deer slider. How long is that going to take? 8 minutes, 7 minutes, perfect. Oh, and no Aurora. Huzzah! I mean, it's not that big a deal. We did take care of Scooter before we got in here, so we would have a clear path regardless. Yeah, and you as well, Wabajank. Yeah, I'm in much better spirits this weekend. I am no longer sick. Well, mostly. I got a little frog still, but and the elevator's working again for the first time since April. And I am delighting in it. So yeah, we're just had, and I had a 3-day weekend thanks to working Sunday through Thursday. Okay, okay, job done there. Let's grab our goodies. 2, 3, 4. We have the hides on us. Yes, we do, I'm gonna grab all
Not
this
sure I'm getting much more.
delicious, nutritious meat, and we're not gonna walk into the fire. That is not delicious or nutritious. And let's head back to the dam. Because yeah, this is our. We're going for 1,000 days on this file, and then all the. Well, not all. Yeah, we're not going for uh, all the achievements because one of the achievements involves playing Misery, and we're not going to do that. But most of the achievements. The bunker rifle is included as part of the variant guns achievement. Really? Because like the text says 7 firearm variants. Okay, hang on. Okay, I guess that depends if the bows are included. If they're not, then yes, it would be. If that is the case, then then there's no point in going back to Milton or HRV. Well, no, actually, I take that back. No, we need to go to HRV to check on our cave and see if it got lost and founded. Bows are not included. Okay, well, then we have to do the. Well, we were going to do the trader quest anyway, so that's totally fine. Yeah, it just gives a greater impetus to us to maybe to start the trader quest line. Okay, so in that case, yeah, so that's 2 revolvers and 2 revolvers and 2 rifles confirmed. We might have the warden's revolver. I don't know. Uh, we definitely don't have the bunker rifle. That will come later. And we definitely don't have the curator's rifle because I've never seen the damn thing. Okay. Oh yeah, you're raw. You're raw. You're all raw. Are you? Okay. No, you're okay. All right. So, cooked. Okay, you're cooked. You're cooked. There. And yeah, I'll keep one of those on me. That'll be Astrid's breakfast. Water-wise, not great. Okay. I do love how well lit this is. Yeah, the rest of the dam, not so much, but this place, very well lit. Okay, drop that there. We got peaches. Yeah, everything's ruined though, and yet you're no longer allowed to cook with ruined. Oh wait, or are you? Because I thought there wasn't there a change in like one of the recent patches where you can cook with ruined ingredients, or did they take that out for everything? And it was like some you could use, some you couldn't. Okay, I need to talk to Bash. Yeah, because if Nog's no longer hanging out in these parts, I gotta talk to someone who knows how to science. You're also doing achievement hunting. You might start a stock. Yeah, because you would have to. Yeah, because I know you usually play Loper, so that's not gonna. The firearms aren't gonna be there for you. But yeah, enjoy that. Object. You think you can now cook with some? Okay, you can do bannock with expired flour. That you can cook for now. Is there more plans coming? Okay, that sounds familiar. 'Cause like my concern is like I've got some peaches stashed away. I got some corn stashed away. I know I made every unique recipe already before this achievement was a thing, but I guess we don't get retroactive credit because it says 9, and I got all 9. Let's see, we got Camber Flight Porridge, we got Ranger Stew, Thompson Stew, boo, Briar House, Coastal Fish Cakes, Dock Worker Pie, Lily's Pancakes, Prepper Pie, Stalker Pie. 9 out of 9, and I know we've made them all. But maybe we'll try to make them again. Anyway, let's put Astrid to bed. She has been hard at work, schlepping and shooting and harvesting. She's earned a good rest. I like to find the 725 cougar. Yeah, 12 mementos. Yeah, the 12 mementos are good to know. Oh, scurvy risk kicking in. Been a while since I've seen that. Oh, actually, don't I have? I do. I have these. Ha! Take that. I'll scurvy your risk. You're going 25 in the yeah. You mentioned that in the Trader Trust. Yeah, I would. I don't know if we're gonna go for the cougar mauling. Now, is the cougar mauling like cumulative across multiple saves, or do you have to do it all in one? So that's. I mean, the first one sounds bad. The second one sounds absolutely diabolical. Yeah, okay, real quick. Yeah, it does not sound friendly outside. And taking pictures. Oh yeah, we've done the. Okay, it's back. All right, fine. Oh wait. Um. Did I leave? I did. Okay, I got a little antiseptic here. Did I leave any more here? I did not. All right, well, I'm grabbing this then. Archer by the Trader wants unless the items are high grade. Is it? I think it's a lot. Whatever. If it's above 50%, I think he'll take it. Right. Oh yeah. Okay. It is. It's 1:30 in the morning here. Let me take that save. I unfortunately I do need to wrap things up here because I have to work in 7 hours or so. Oh wait, shoot, I didn't even check the days. Hang on, real quick. We're okay. Day 542. There we go. That's just, I almost forgot to do our journal check. Anyway, yeah, we're gonna leave it there. Because as I say, I do need to go to Schlepp. But thank you all so much for hanging out with me tonight. Appreciate y'all being here. Well, Jake, always great to see you. Psychotic Deer, Zert, Ready B, Miss Pac-Man, Stewie, Andrea. Yeah, we had Will here earlier, who I believe is still gaming. Yeah, thank you all so much for being here. Thank you, chatties. Thank you, lurkers. Okay, so, real quick. No Monday stream, but Wednesday, I'll be part of a Twitch-a-thon for Super Farming Boy. It's gonna release like 1 a.m. Wednesday my time. I'm not gonna be awake for that because I got to work the next day. But I will be doing a special Wednesday stream for that game. It's a really neat looking chaotic farming sim, and I will have exclusive codes that if you try the game, you can use them and get some really solid loot. So if that sounds like your thing, please swing by, check it out. More details will be on the Discord. I'll be annoying about that later. But we'll close things out as we always do by finding someone to raid, and we'll pass the love on to someone else. Let's see. Knifo is on. DB's doing his podcast. Bash is on. Big Fish. Oh, Big Fish has been going for like 7 hours. Wow. Slit is doing. Oh, he's been doing Wolf Wrangler. Actually, I mentioned the man earlier, and we're looking for answers. Yeah, let's go bother the pill popping pilgrim pinnacle person, that being friend of the stream Bash Robe. As far as I remember, he's still in the lead in this absolutely wacky tournament. So if you can, please stick around for the raid. Show Bash some love. And yes, other than the Wednesday stream, normal service starts again Friday. Probably gonna do more of that tiny bookshop because I really like that. So thank you all so much for hanging out. We'll see you next time, and bye for now.